Okay, team, as you know, with the new agreement, we had to be vacation days. So, this is the first time we've done this, so just kind of bear with us.
This should be interesting.
Sounds like a better way than the old system.
I think it's going to be okay. And we have Ryan here in his pass rep capacity. He's also here to bid on his time as well. He's seen all the blocks of leave that are available, and so I don't think there'll be any surprises.
Yeah, just so you know, there were no unusual periods of time that were blocked out, other than that time that we're all aware of in April that we're going to be handling a new facility tech upgrade. So there should be, as Tom said, no surprises for anyone.
Okay, so this is how it's going to work. Ryan, please correct me if I get it wrong.
You know I will.
So anyway, Article 40, Section 7, it states that you can bid up to 21 contiguous days, which means all in a row, including weekends. If you don't work weekends, it's fine. They won't count against you. But you can bid up to the 21 consecutive days.
There's an order to who bids first and so on.
Right. We're going to bid on seniority, which is by the number of years you served. Now remember, you can bid up to the number of hours that you currently have, plus what you're going to accrue for the rest of the year. You can use leave in advance of earning it.
Exactly. When you get your sheet and it's your turn to make your selection, the things you want to keep in mind is you only want to place your name in a block that is identified on the sheet as available leave. You also don't want to put in for the leave in the April timeframe that we talked about during the facility upgrade. If you do put your name in a block that's already been taken by somebody else, you're just going to cause us work to go make corrections to try and get it all worked out.
Good point, Ryan. And after we do the first round, we are going to do a second round, which you can bid up to 14 consecutive days. And there again, if it falls on your weekends, that time does not count against you.
So this is the annual leave planning thing you mentioned in that email last week.
Yes, it is. It's all about pre-planning. So that as a group, we can see what all our schedules are, and therefore make all of our lives easier.
So do any of you have that many leave days saved up?
Yeah, some do. But remember, you can use up to 21 or 14 days for each round. You don't have to bid for the full amount of days allotted.
What if we want to put in for leave later in the year? Do we have to know all our vacation plans already? Doesn't quite seem realistic.
And there are going to be times where we're going to want to get leave now and then. But this will help prevent overlaps in the whole group.
So is there any way for us to request vacation time outside this leave planning thing?
There is. Under Article 40, Section 8, you are entitled to submit additional leave requests within 10 days whenever possible. Those leave requests will be approved based on workload permitting. That'll be up to Tom, of course, and then any additional time that is already scheduled off for other employees. Tom has to let you know his decision within 5 work days of your request.
And yes, I'll consider all the requests that y'all give me, and as soon as I can. And if we get more than one for the same day, then I will go by in a seniority fashion to see who gets that leave. If I can't approve it, that's fine. Just let me know. I'll keep it in a queue, and if that day becomes available at a later date, we can readdress the leave request.
What about canceling leave?
You can do that within 24 hours. And then also, if you get sick during your vacation time, you can also convert your annual leave to sick leave.
Do we still use the OPM 71 form to request leave?
You can use the form if you like, but you can also do it online.
So I see now, since we bid in rounds, we have a pretty good chance of getting good leave time then.
Okay, I guess that wraps this up. We've been through all 3 rounds of bidding, and it seemed like it went pretty well.
Thanks, Tom. We feel this process makes leave planning a lot fairer and more transparent.
Well, what I'll do now is I will actually get together a final ALP schedule, and as long as there's no changes to be made, everything's good. But if there are changes that have to be made, we'll have to go back and do it by seniority.
One thought, even with the vacation bids that I've put in, I'll have some user leave saved up by November. If I don't take the trip I was talking about this fall, what should I do then?
Good point, Scott, because actually I've been reading up on that because I'm going to be in the same boat myself. And based on what the agreement says, that if an employee gets put into a position where they might have to forfeit leave, the agency has to work with that employee to try to find some dates that would be able to be used in order to accomplish that. So, all I'm going to ask you to do, if that does come to that, please get with me in enough time before the end of the leave year so that we can address that.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, everybody.